I see myself now. Not sure if anybody watching that can or not. Okay, now we are finally live on YouTube. Not sure how I did it, but somehow I did it. And I'll be right back 1 second. And now we are live on YouTube. Also, we're here on Spreaker, not live on Spreaker, but we are on YouTube live right now. And now, without any further ado, or wasting any more time, let's get right into episode 637. And I lost my train of thought. Right here on Spreaker and YouTube. Sorry, hopefully next time I try to decide to do audio podcast and a live stream on YouTube, things will go smoothly and not all these problems, or at least I hope not anyway. But like I was saying, let's get right into it. And first, we're going to talk about NJPW Strong, which was last night. Battle in the Valley, live from San Jose, California, which was available on NJPW World, which, like I said yesterday, which is probably the best way to go as far as watching Battle in the Valley live or any of the NJPW shows, but also was available as a standalone pay-per-view on Triller TV for $19.95, I believe. But like I said, nothing at all against Triller TV or anything, but I'd say the best deal would be to watch on NJPW World, live from San Jose, California at the San Jose Civic Center. Our commentators for the night were Walker Stewart and Veda Scott, but this doesn't necessarily mean anything that there was no Chris Charlton, because usually for the NJPW Strong shows here in the U.S., it's Veda Scott joining Walker Stewart on commentary anyway. So, and Tony Schiavone, who was absent on Dynamite this past Wednesday, not quite for sure if this has anything to do with what took place last weekend with the commentary on the Tokyo Dome shows or not. But Tony Schiavone was back on Collision last night on the commentary team, but I'll get back to that in just a little later on when I recap Collision. And sorry, but my battery on my laptop is at 20% and have to plug it in. Just 1 second here. I think technology hates me. Hey. I don't know why technology hates me, but for some reason it does. sorry for the delay here. There and charging now. Sorry everyone for who's either listening on Spreaker or watching on YouTube right now. And in the strong survivor match to start things off, we had Zayn J defeating Viento via submission. 6 minutes, 23 seconds. And we had TMDK, Bad Dude Tito teaming up with Shane Haste. They defeated the team of Fred Roser and Matt Vandergraaf. 10 minutes, 23 seconds. We had Gabe Kidd and Tomohiro Ishii going to a time limit draw for the Strong Openweight Championship, 30 minutes. West Coast Wrecking Crew, Royce Isaacs, and Laurel Nelson defeated Roppongi Vice, Rocky Romero, and Yo. Empress, Nexus Venus, Mina Shirakawa, and Maki Hanako, and Viva Van defeated Asium, Anna J, Trisha Dora, and Joni Rabi. 13 minutes, 37 seconds in an 8-woman tag team elimination match. We had El Phantasmo successfully defend the NJPW World Championship, or not defend, but retain the championship against Jeff Cobb. The match ending in a double countout. So retaining the title, even though not winning the match. And we had Hiromu Takahashi and Mayu Atawani and Yuka Sakazaki defeat Sumi Sakai and House of Torture, 14 minutes, 42 seconds, which was the retirement match of Sumi Sakazaki. And the Never Open Weight Championship was on the line. Konosuke Takeshita defeating Kushida, 15 minutes, 8 seconds. Zack Sabre Jr. defeating Hechicero. And in the main event of Battle in the Valley, we had El Desperado defend the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship against Taiji Ishimori, 20 minutes, 44 seconds. And that was last night's NJPW Strong Battle in the Valley. If for some reason you did not see it last night, I definitely recommend checking it out. Like I said, the best way to go would probably be get a subscription to NJPW World. You can check out the Tokyo Dome shows, Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle Dynasty, if you missed them for some reason. And if you don't like it, you can always just have it the first month and then cancel. But to be honest, I don't really see anybody wanting to do that. It's a great service. But like I said, you can always order as a standalone pay-per-view on Triller TV. For $19.99, I believe. And also last night over on TNT and streaming on Max was AEW Collision. And I don't remember where. Oh, right. Yes, I do. I was about to say I don't remember where it was, but it was in Athens, Georgia. And last night we had the Rated R Superstar Cope. And by the way, our commentators for last night, Tony Schiavone and Nigel McGuinness. We had the Rated R superstar Cope defeating the Redwood Big Bill, representing the Learning Tree. And representing the Death Riders, we had Pac. He defeated Commander. And the Death Riders team of Willard Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli defeated the Outrunners, Truth Magnum, and Turbo Void. The AEW Women's World Champion Mariah May, the Glamour Mariah May, defeated Harley Cameron, honoring the House of Black. Brody King, along with Julia Hart, defeated Trevor Blackwell, which I know there's been a lot of talk about the AEW status of Malachi Black. Maybe it looks like he's on his way out, and people on the internet, of course, already gossiping, speculating if he could be returning to WWE soon. Could he be? Who knows? I wouldn't completely rule it out, but I wouldn't say it's a guarantee for sure either, though. But who knows? It's pro wrestling. Anything can happen. And Daniel Garcia successfully retains the AEW TNT Championship against Katsuyori Shibata. Really good match between these two here. And Chris Jericho defeated Dax Harwood. That was last night's AEW Collision. Pretty good show. And overall, we had a pretty good night of pro wrestling between AEW and New Japan. And that is all for this episode 637 of 360 Wrestling Fanatic. Like I said, hopefully next time that I plan to do an audio podcast and also a live stream of it at the same time. Hopefully it will go a lot smoother. This is my first time. I wouldn't say my first time ever streaming because I have done live streams before, but it's my first time in quite a while. And I've used a couple other things like the streaming apps or whatever. Like I said, I got my new laptop now, and I recorded an episode the other day and uploaded it to YouTube. But this is my first time in a while doing a live stream and the podcast at the same time. So hopefully, like I said, next time will go a lot smoother. Or at least let's hope so anyway. And okay, I had to check. This is my first time using StreamYard, so I had to look to see where I end the stream. But go to the comment section right now and leave your thoughts and your opinions on last night's shows, AEW Collision, and New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Battle in the Valley. You can leave your thoughts in the comment sections, either right here on Spreaker or wherever you listen to 360 Wrestling Podcasts, or on YouTube in the comment section below right here, I believe it is. And right there, if you want. Also, before I go, www.buyblanket.com. You can get great t-shirts, great gift ideas. Use the 360 Wrestling Podcast link to get 15% off your order. And you can also help support 360 Wrestling Podcast as well. I appreciate that if you do. It's going to be in the description as usual. And that is all. Once again, I hope to be back soon. I might be back tomorrow morning for an episode of 360 Good Morning Wrestling Fans. Hopefully, and hopefully more episodes of 360 Wrestling Fanatic with not only the audio podcast on Spreaker, but also live stream right here on YouTube as well. But we'll just have to wait and see. Once again, thank you everyone for listening. I appreciate everyone who listens. And until next time, I am Lance, and I am... Actually, this is only on YouTube. I just noticed that I was muted on Spreaker the whole time. I'm not posting it on Spreaker. This is a YouTube exclusive 360 Wrestling Fanatic. So everybody watching on YouTube right now, this 637 is only going to be on YouTube, and that's all. Like I said about technology, I'm too old. Hopefully the next episodes will be on both Spreaker and YouTube, but it's too confusing. I don't know how these podcasters, these YouTubers, these streamers, these whatever people do it. I'm going to try to do it anyway, even though I am too old for it. And now I'm just going crazy. But until next time, I am Lance and I am a wrestling fanatic.